I make movies.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of movies?
I make motion pictures. Space movies. You like space?
All right, welcome back. This is What Do We Know podcast. I am Casual.
I'm Cory Moe.
All right, this week we got a guest with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Yo, RKO Lo, straight from your hometown, Meridian, Mississippi. What it do?
Yeah.
I we'll get you in a minute, man. Appreciate you for joining us.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for having me.
No problem. First thing on deck, man. You know we get all over the place, so
Yeah, we go
if
everywhere.
you just hear us talking, you like, where this come from? Don't worry about this roll with it.
It's all good.
I'm gonna get his perspective on something we talked about 2 weeks ago too. I'm just gonna let you ain't sliding on that one, dog. You ain't sliding on that, dog. Just let you know that, my G.
Before you even get into that, I know where you're going. I know what you're talking about. You talking about the school situation?
No, not that one. Not that one.
Okay, well, I was going to say, I did research the school situation a couple of weeks ago. I was talking about
Let's see.
prep schools.
He got something he prepared for. Now you want to bring that
No,
up first.
I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared, but I did do some research. You know, I made a point and I tried to prove it, but I could neither confirm nor deny my statement about prep schools recruiting. So
No. I didn't say they did recruit. I said ain't nobody coming from
Recruit outside
California
the state.
going to no school in Louisiana for no high school. I'm sorry, it ain't gonna happen. Ain't nobody recruiting like that.
although I did see it before, I cannot neither confirm nor deny that it happened.
We're gonna get a third party. What do you think? You think that somebody will on high school, right? A high school will recruit a player in California and bring him to Louisiana?
Let me tell you something. You got to be like a Cam Newton on a Cam Newton level in high school to get it done.
That's what I said. It's just not. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen, man. You gotta be exceptionally. I'm talking about
There's gonna be some money involved.
exactly, and they gonna. That's what's gonna tell the whole story right there. Like, how'd you get this dude to come way from Sacramento, California to bum Louisiana? Like, you know what I'm saying? How you do that?
Again, I can neither confirm nor deny that happened. So,
Okay, exactly.
are we gonna agree to disagree?
Okay, I got
Or
you.
you just gonna call me wrong?
I'm just really you're totally wrong, but okay.
All right. So
But
what else you got, man?
yeah, but I want to get into what we was talking about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
My guy says there's no need for coaches in football.
I didn't say there's no need for. Did I say that?
Yes,
coaches?
that's what you said.
I
No
said
need for we can rewind the tape. No need for coaches at all.
I don't remember saying there's no need for coaches. But what I will say again to you and to anybody listening, Nick Saban is not a good football coach. He's an excellent recruiter. He is not a good football coach. You're making a face. What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, I hate Alabama, so I hate to speak on it. I agree. Because, I mean, all you got, I mean, it's like scuba. I mean,
Okay.
they loaded with talent. I mean, how
Yeah,
can you can't teach
true that,
talent? You know
true
what I'm
that,
saying?
true
Just
that.
go out there
Yeah,
and run the play.
That's what I try to tell Cory. But
Yeah.
of course, these Alabama fans will.
I'm not an Alabama fan. I'm not. I just see, like, I seen before Nick Saban got there, how trash Alabama was.
Mm-hmm.
They were trash. That guy came and turned the whole football program around.
Because
That's
of
all I'm
recruiting,
saying.
he didn't. He knew who to
Bruh,
get.
that's part of it then. If you know who to get, that will label him that then. But
I will label him an excellent recruiter.
Look, if I take him away from the equation.
I'm gonna chive in, but look, cause I'm an Ole Miss fan.
Oh,
I'll admit, my
Who
pops
does?
played football, so I grew up and I get their response every time, like, whoa, bro, you Michael Jackson nigga, like, are you black, bro? But my pops played football down there, so I grew up in it. And the reason why I say this, because when Freeze left, like, we still had a top recruiting class this year, but when Freeze left, Freeze coached. Our whole team turned around. We ain't nothing without him.
Yeah.
So he really coached.
True that, because y'all was like, that's when like it was Mississippi
Yeah.
State and Ole Miss was like number 1 and number 2 or something
Yeah.
like that. Like
So,
when it was like, yeah. So
I
yeah,
had to say you got to coach him now. No matter what the recruiting channel, you know what I'm saying.
it still
The
take
level-
a
yeah.
coach to put the team together.
I-
Like look
yeah.
look at the Lakers, right? Look at the Lakers with Kobe Bryant and Shaq. Couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
They had come on, Phil, come back, Phil,
Yeah.
come back, Phil, and Phil took them to the promised land.
Phil Jackson made all those buckets and slam dunks.
They was making all those buckets slammed up, still couldn't make it to the championship, still couldn't make it to the big show.
I just can't
But
give
Phil
it to
comes back and all of a sudden they got a ring.
Right.
Come on, man,
I can't give it to
really?
the coach, man. I can't do it.
You see what I be dealing with, man?
Yeah.
You see what I be dealing with? Like really, dude. For real.
I can't give it to the coach.
Like, the only reason I think the
listen.
New England Patriots are so good is because it's Bill Belichick. That's why that dude know how to coach football.
Yeah.
Saban
went after Freeze after he left Ole Miss, right?
Oh, really?
He wanted him to be the offensive coordinator, so he didn't have to coach.
And there you go. I'll get you some players. You tell them what to do.
Yeah.
I'll make sure they get you. You tell them what to do. You tell them where to go.
Yeah.
But like Bill Belichick, there's no way you know. He knows how to find the guys that nobody's thinking about and make those guys,
especially receivers.
Receivers. I mean, all that. Like, he knows who to go after, man.
The difference in Bill Belichick and Nick Saban is Bill Belichick is in the NFL. All playing fields are even. You can't, even though he wants somebody, they're not guaranteed to come there.
That's the same thing with
No. If Nick Saban wants you, you're going to play for Saban.
Oh yeah.
No questions asked. You're going to play for, and you can't transfer and just pick up another team and just go instantly. You got to ride that Saban thing out.
Yeah.
There's rules to that.
Like I said, it's still coaching at the end of the day. It's still, when you down 21 to 14 or 28 to 14 and you come back in the second half and you dominate that second half, that ain't the players, my G. That's coaching. That's plays being put in. That's seeing something in the other side that they're not doing and working against that the weaknesses of what the other team not paying attention to and bringing that team back. Now, those players are obligated to do their job and play to the ability of which I recruited you for, but it's up to me, the brains, to mastermind this plan to make sure it goes right. Yeah,
I seen a post on
Not in
Facebook
college.
just a second ago. They were blaming state loss on the play caller.
See?
Who did they play?
Kentucky.
And then I ain't lie.
That's probably
Kentucky defense was on was like exposing them on a lot of things. Yeah. For real.
Those are two probably evenly matched schools, so I would give it to coaching. But if one of those schools had like the All Madden team, and the other team had like me, you, instead of running around doing what we
get an Ole Miss Alabama 2 weeks ago,
right?
That's what you get.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm talking about in the games where it's on the line, like when games like when it's like, and I don't see Alabama pull it off, and I don't see them not pull it off. But sometimes it be a player. It's like when Alabama played against Auburn, Auburn had Cam Newton. He was a defining factor to win that game.
Cam Newton.
Right.
Cam Newton.
Exactly.
He was the defining factor to win that game. You know what I'm saying? When you got something like that, that don't come through often. You don't get Cam Newton like that often. You don't get those type of players often.
Right.
So when you have something like that dynamic switch of the game, okay, cool. You can put it on a player. But when it comes down to those games and it's us versus them, and that play call ain't on point, you will see. It'll show. It will show, man. I'm telling you. I've seen Bill Belichick and Tom Brady run them plays and go down the field and win the game.
Again, that's the NFL. I'll give you that. I'll thumbs up Bill Belichick. Nick Saban, He's got the greatest players in the world. You know what we tell him? He get him on the sideline, grab him by the shoulder pass. Hey, bro, you better get out there. That's all he says.
But look,
bro, go win.
And there has been years when Nick Saban didn't have the best recruiting class. LSU might have had the best recruiting class. Ohio, Ole Miss has had the best recruiting. But what still happened? Did they win any championships with those very recruiting? Did they win any championships with those recruiting? Did they even make it to the championship rounds with those teams they had? No, they didn't.
Even though I have the best recruiting class this year, if Saban had it the last 7 years, he still got the advantage.
He don't have it the last 7 years.
He still got the advantage.
That's what I'm saying. He don't have it the last 7. I've seen it switch years. Alabama might have it this year, then Ole Miss will have it next year, or USC or somebody else will have it next year. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't have it every year.
And it's something about it's like the foundation he built, because like even his recruiting class, he might be number 15, but he gonna have players that's gonna develop that
you'll be like,
know who they
how
were.
did he know that? Like,
just imagine this: you play for Alabama, you're a lineman. You're behind Raekwon Davis. Raekwon's an awesome lineman. I have to practice with him every day. Mm-hmm. So even if I wasn't top recruit in my class that year that LSU had the top recruiting class, I'm practicing behind Raekwon every day.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
They don't get the best linemen every year. That's good linemen that come out every year. They don't get the best defensive tackle. They don't get the best nothing, no position every year. They get the best of what they need They get those bets. So that means those other guys are going to other places too, and they can do the same thing you just said. I'm playing behind this guy.
So they get like 2 good players and everybody else trash?
What you mean?
You say they don't get the best lineman every year.
They might not get the best defensive tackle this year in the country. They might not get the best middle linebacker this year in the country because they already got somebody developed already. So he might go to Ohio State, or he might go to USC, or he might go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? They don't get the best player in every position every year.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
Second best, and they just train him.
And then look, since he get the best so much, how come there are no elite Alabama players in the league?
Because it's the
How many
college,
elite?
because it's the
I
college
don't know
level.
one elite Alabama player in the league. That's Julio Jones.
Because it's the college level.
But
Yeah.
why are they? But if they the best recruits in the country, how come they're not elite when they get to the next level?
Because he's not a good coach.
No, because they're not elite from the beginning. They're
He's
not
not a
the
good
best
coach.
No,
If he was a good coach, he'd have the best players
no,
in the NFL.
he has
too.
the best system in the NCAA. That's what he'll have. That's the best. He had the best system.
That man got the best players. Unfair advantage. It's like the guy. There's the guy that coaches Detroit now. What's his name? I think we talked about him last time.
Oh, you
He
talking
came
about
from the Patriots.
yeah? You see what he done to
was
them.
supposed to be. Oh, he's the next best thing. He
You
coached the Patriots. Blah
because
blah blah.
look, you know he was a defensive coordinator. When did the Patriots be known for their defense?
Right.
But I mean,
When have the Patriots?
If we're all about coaches,
When have the Patriots been known for their defense?
if we're all about coaches,
When have the Patriots been known for their defense?
and what's your guy? What's his name? Herm Edwards. He just is it Herm Edwards?
Who is that?
Herman L. He was
Yeah.
he was from Pittsburgh, was he?
Yeah,
Indianapolis somewhere.
he's coaching in college down at I hope I'm calling the right name. I think it's Herm Edwards. He's coaching at Arizona State right now. If coaching is everything, this guy he was an analyst, NFL analyst, so he's very knowledgeable of the game.
Okay.
Why aren't we talking about Arizona State?
When did he start? First of all, when did he start coaching down there?
He just started.
Exactly. He just started.
It don't matter. If I'm a great coach, if I'm a great coach, I'm winning
I'm
this
supposed
year.
to turn this around in the summer.
ASAP,
No, get
ASAP.
You got to get some out of time. Like, come on now,
If
really?
I'm a great coach,
No,
I'm winning today.
no,
Give me the
no.
national
That's not
championship.
gonna happen.
It's like
As soon as I
Kiffin.
say-
That's
When
like, yeah,
Lane
Lane
Kiffin went to
Kiffin.
Florida International, didn't he?
Yeah.
They was expecting them to come back and be beasts immediately because they got
Because they got one, like, come on,
Alabama's coach.
How long has he been down
Come on
there?
now.
This is what, second year? I think?
Yeah.
Second year.
Yeah.
So are they contenders now? You still need time.
You can see the growth.
Okay.
They ain't gonna be the. They ain't gonna. Alabama wasn't overnight. Just a big come out and just start winning. They grew.
Yeah.
Because of Nick Saban.
Yes.
So anyway,
Ticket prices went up when that dude went to
Kobe Bryant went to see them, bro. Tuscaloosa, Alabama had Kobe Bryant there. Man.
That Grambling had Kobe. Hold on. Hold on. Have Grambling had Nate Robinson.
Hey, my boy Nate gonna beat you now.
we gonna do our thing without Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Come sucking up to our organization.
Okay, all right, good deal. Good
All right,
deal.
so in other news, this week, I don't know what to make of this, but it made headlines everywhere this week. I don't want to talk on it too much because the more you talk about it, the more you open yourself up for trouble. It's been brought to the light that after years of speculation, decades of speculation, Bert and Ernie were actually a gay couple. That's one of those stories like,
Why?
why do I know
Why
this
is this
now?
even a story?
Why do I
Why
know
is this even a story? Why is this even a thing? Like,
And I'm like,
Take
okay,
it back.
I thought they were just boys. You know what I'm saying? They could have just been boys. Why is it necessary for you to tell me that this was based off some relationship for real?
man, Trump put that out today.
Kanye. Trump or Kanye had to take the heat off of
Yeah,
them.
took the heat back. Hey, that gets out, get a little bit off of it.
Something.
I don't even know why that's a story. What I think is a story is that Young Buck situation. Have you paid attention to that?
No,
I
what's
hadn't
going on with
seen
Young Buck?
Oh my God, really? Him and the
I hadn't seen
transgender?
Huh?
Y'all ain't seen that?
No.
That's why I'm afraid
Oh,
of
my
blowing
goodness.
up, getting in the
No,
industry.
no. It ain't even that. It ain't even like, oh man, it's somebody trying to come up. Dog, she got phone conversations recorded She got
Buck always
pictures.
on
conversation.
She got screenshots
I think I heard
of
about
him
that.
talking. Like, dog, it's like,
So wait, did he know?
he on the phone like we was with 50. Man, you got to stop. You know, these people out here dying. People gonna lose their life because they can't be doing this. She got to send a retraction out. She got him recorded.
He knew.
I mean, I don't know if he knew she was recording at the time. He
No,
know now.
No, not that he knew that she was recording. That he knew that it was a trans.
Yeah.
Trans.
Yeah. They've been talking to each other for
Whoa, bro.
years. It ain't like it's something been going on for a while or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't nothing that's just like, I was at this place at this time and this transgender just kind of, she looked good. Like, this been going, he had a thing going on
She
with her.
ugly.
And she, like she Atlanta.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like,
You
dog.
can't even be
not
fooled
even
by
a
that.
good one.
You know what I'm saying? He
It's-
wasn't fooled by that.
Dude. And then, like, because he tried to come out like, man, there's somebody. Because at first she released something saying something. Want to prove she was just saying it. He released a statement saying, like, man, he was on the phone, like, man, I'm going to bust somebody's head who lied, putting down on me. Then she started releasing pictures and screenshots. And then she recorded conversations with the guy.
Wow.
He should have known better.
Oh, my God.
He should have learned like crying on the phone and that the phone is not your friend.
The phone
Nah,
is
it's
not
not.
your friend, dog.
Never.
And I'm talking about, dog, she got, I mean, anybody can fake screenshots, but when you got the phone call, him calling and crying, like, then, crying and stuff, it's kind of different, man. It's kind of different, dog.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Look,
Guilty buck.
the thing is, love who you love, like who you like.
Be who you are.
Be willing to accept that. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you into, that's what you into. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Be who you are.
It be that
bud.
24/7.
Hey, 50 ain't gonna let him sleep.
Oh, 50 didn't let him make it.
50 already jumped on?
Oh, boy. Y'all, this is like a 2 or 3 week old story. Like, this has been
I
out
say
there.
September the 5th.
Like, this has been out there, dog.
I don't know
Yeah.
how I missed this.
Yeah.
And 50 he gonna let it be known.
Oh, man.
So,
First, he was like, it was speculation. So 50 was like, Buck, get the strap. But when he seen the like, you know, Alley Boy?
Yeah.
He really, that's what
Yeah.
I seen on, he was dogging him out. Like, man, you out here. And he posted the videos and stuff first, like some serious. I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
Buck.
wow. It's like you said, man, being in the limelight, you gotta be ready to take that heat when that heat comes.
Yes,
and if you
sir.
know the heat is able to come,
Is legit heat?
be able to just like, okay, yeah, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what, yeah, but, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have a good yeah, but, then you know, you pretty much doomed from the start.
Dude. And that's, I just don't know. I was like, nah, Buck. I want to go back and listen to old Buck records just so I can be like, man, why, dog? No, dog.
Cashville.
Cashville to the
Come
king.
on,
Come
bro.
on, Buck.
At the end of the day, if it's Bert and Ernie, if it's Buck and Old Boy, love who you love, man. Don't be ashamed. If you can do it, let's say everything done in the dark comes in the light. Be ready for that light to come on, man.
Yeah, it's going to shine bright like a
Yes, sir.
diamond.
In the wrong way.
All right. Other sexually related news.
Okay,
Which
let's go.
should not be in the news.
Let's go.
Stormy Daniels, you know, the porn star that's
She's still out here?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh, man.
she's out here, and I want to say it's in her book or something. Somebody was talking to her or something, and she released a statement that President Trump's manhood looks like Yoshi from Mario Kart. I don't know if you're familiar with Yoshi, but it's a little bitty mushroom.
That
Mario
makes
Kart.
perfectly good sense. I seen a picture, and they had all the presidents like cartooned. All the presidents, and they got the Trump was a mushroom.
Yeah.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
boy,
That
that's
makes
crazy.
sense.
That's
Dang.
crazy.
So I already knew Trump had little dick syndrome.
Yeah.
I already
tell.
knew it. You can tell he got little joint syndrome, man. He got it. You know he got it, man.
That's
Ain't
one
no
of the-
confidence. He's a line like a dude that got that's straight with his piece. He's a confident guy.
Yes, sir.
This ain't no confident dude, right?
Yes, sir.
His money is his confidence.
Right. But he's a
Yep.
big car driving.
Yeah, muscle car. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Buying
yeah,
everybody at the bar drinks.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wheeling, dealing.
But that's one of these stories. Like, this is the most powerful man in the world.
Yeah.
We should be hearing about this. Come on,
Hey.
man.
Look, Bill Jank was all in the news at one time. You ain't hear nobody saying he wasn't a short Jank.
We
though.
respected Bill, though.
Bill, hey, look. They couldn't say about my Bill. They were like, "No, Bill, like, hey, Bill got that thing now." You know what I'm saying? They couldn't say that about Bill. But what? Just shit, Trump. Shit, dog, you catch the little man syndrome, boy. You got the polio syndrome when it come down to you drop them drawers, but we know what time it is.
And you know, this was part of his debate back when one of the Republican candidates, they got into a little pissing match about it. You know what I'm saying? They talked about it. He said Trump had little hands. He's like, you know what that means?
We check your feet, man.
Well, we already know, man.
It's too much presidential penis talk.
That's why he don't like black men. He's gonna put that out there.
Kanye. That's your boy.
That's why.
You got Kanye in a trance.
That's why. We already know what time it is. We know.
All right, man. What do we know? Podcast, Casual, Cory Moe. Weigh in on the situation, man. If you got comments, of course, you know what I'm saying. Always listen to the full podcast, like and share at the end. If you got something you want to say, comment.
Oh, yeah.
If you like what we're doing, comment. You don't like what we're doing, comment. But the key word is comment, like, and share.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But today we got my boy RKO Lo in the building right now.
Yes, sir.
Got a project out right now. Just released last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Last week,
On
last
the 18th.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday, okay.
Yeah.
Just released a project last Thursday. Real life.
Yes, sir.
You can tell everybody where they can go get that at right now.
Man, really, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all major outlets, you know. We got it out right now. I'm going to just let you in on the secret. I'm blasting it everywhere, man. You know, everybody don't have Apple Music or whatever, so I like to be humble and down to earth. So I'm going to give everybody an opportunity for a week. We're going to put it up for free and let y'all get it. And follow me on my social media if you want to, if you're interested at RKO Lo. On IG, that's why I'm more active at. But yeah, yes sir, real life.
So you're a hip hopper.
Yes sir. I hate saying I write music.
You write music.
You know, you get that. Oh, you're a rapper. I mean, it's a different. Back in the day, like you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm a rapper, bro.
Yeah. Not everybody seems to be a rapper.
Yeah, now you're like, nah. I mean, I do music. You know what I'm saying?
I'm an artist.
I'm an artist. I want to be categorized.
He on the Jericho, I'm an artist first.
So my question to all rappers.
Yes, sir.
Artists, I should say.
Uh-huh.
You write your own music?
I write all of it. And try to write my next man's music, too, who's on the song with me.
So anything you're on, you writing.
I just love writing, man. It's just me. I ain't gonna lie. I had some help on this project, you know what I'm saying? Just being in a different culture, being around different people, seeing that you can't do it on your own, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So, but yeah, I try to write as much as I can, but I'm always open to, you know what I'm saying, getting critiqued. I'm not a perfectionist, you know what I'm saying?
So there are ghostwriters on your project?
It's a few. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
And that was my question.
Yes, sir.
As a rapper, you endorse, you condone
yes,
ghostwriting?
Sir. I'm open, and it makes me feel like when I hear people on the radio and I'll be like, bro, that bar was too tight. Like, he didn't come up with that by himself. Like, no way. Fabulous had to be in the studio with Lil Yachty or something when he did it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Wait. 20-second timeout. Lil Yachty has never said anything.
I know.
That has a persona attached to it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm open. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever it is in the studio, I'm open. Now, if you just, you know what I'm saying, my homeboy in there, and you like, bro, that don't sound right. I gotta respect you for me to even consider, because I've been doing it for a long time, and I feel like if it ain't tight to me, it's not gonna be tight to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna just go in and put down anything. But
so what's the full extent that you would accept from a ghostwriter? Would you take like a song? And
yeah.
You would take a whole song?
I tried.
Song?
I've never ran into that. I've been in the studio plenty of times where I just had writer's block. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a zone where I can't come up with this, or I say something, they like, nah, wait. You know what I'm saying? Do it like this. Mm-hmm. Like my homeboy Mo D, like me and him grew up doing music together. You know what I'm saying? Every day in mama's closet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We go to Atlanta, he in there with me. I couldn't come up with anything. You know what I'm saying? He got 4 bars for me off the top because he know how I rap. He wrote 4 bars in the way that I would do it. So
okay.
Yeah.
But like a full song, you've never.
But
would you?
I would.
A full song would just be you.
Yes, sir. I would, because it's people out there with hits. Like we had a conversation about Young Bird. I hadn't seen Young Bird or heard from Young Bird since
Sexy Lady?
Sexy Lady.
Yeah,
Her business.
What, Ray J, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he was like, man, he was just naming hits that Young Bird got out here, and I was like, there's no way Young Bird behind it.
Wow.
I would love to be in the studio and get a hit from Young Bird.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yes, sir.
Hitmaker.
Yes, sir.
See, because one thing, my buddy don't believe in ghostwriting.
I
You don't?
Nah,
You don't believe
You don't
in
like
ghostwriting?
that?
Nah. See,
You think Drake got a ghostwriter?
Probably.
You think Drake is a ghostwriter?
probably both.
Yeah.
But I've always believed that everything that my favorite artists, I have to say because they're my favorite artists.
Right.
I want to believe that everything they say,
Is original.
they say.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But I'm 100% hopeful.
Yeah. See, I think that all come down to talent. Like I said, I've never been in a situation where I had to get somebody to write me a whole song. I hope I'm never there, you know what I'm saying? But
If it
comes down to it and they're just like, bro, like this is a hit. You know what I'm saying? If I can relate to it, yeah. Now if it's Young Dolph just wrote a verse for me, I'm not in the same lane as Dolph, so I'm not finna be in there rapping Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something that they listening to my music and they wrote this is a song that Lo would do. I'm gonna write this for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to it.
Okay, and you've written some lyrics before?
Yeah, I got one of the guys that do my beats, John Quest. He sends me his catalog and just be like, bro, load me up with hooks. So write me some verse. I'm gonna send this to somebody. I'm gonna send this to yada yada.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I load them up.
That's a perspective on that. Like I said, I just always wanted to believe that if I like that artist, no, because I believe that if I want my art, if this hit came from this person, I want to know that this person. Like
Right.
I've understood
Yeah.
all the time that in the booth there is some say it like this to do it like this. Because
yeah.
I've been in the booth with somebody. I was like, no, do this, and we took some parts out and put somebody else in on that
did
little
it.
part. You know what I'm saying? But no.
Well, I can proudly say that I have never had that happen though. I ain't never had nobody write a whole song
Okay.
for me or a hook.
But
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah. So you.
Or
do
it
your
might
hooks
be,
too?
or it might be like, all right, so I might be with a group of dudes who just straight trap rappers, and like I kind of sing in my music, you know what I'm saying, like sing rap. So they might write a hook and be like, bro, just put this down for me because I sound better on it than they do.
Gotcha.
I guess that's what I consider writing, but I ain't never had that. Like it's just like growing up, I was always the first one. When I hear a beat, I'm gonna have a hook in 5 minutes. And it's gonna really sound like something. I always want to be the one. Let me go first.
All right. So how long have you been doing this? How long have you been rapping?
12 years.
12 years. How many projects have you put out so far?
To believe it or not, this is my first one I've ever done. Because I've always been with groups.
Okay.
2 years ago when I moved to Birmingham and started getting into you know what I'm saying, it exposed me to, you know what I'm saying, you can't depend on, you know what I'm saying, other people to do to help you pursue your dream, you know what I'm saying? So that really just humbled me, and I got back and just was by myself, you know what I'm saying? And I guess there was just everybody gonna have that eye-opening experience.
All right, Corey, have you let me hear anything of his?
I think the Where We Going record, that's one I let you hear.
The what's the name of it?
Where We Going.
That's not the one I heard last week, is it?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, bro. He let me hear a record last
Yeah.
week, and I was like, I like this record. And
You
usually,
sure ain't?
no. You don't want it to be.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
usually,
all right.
when I like a record,
Yeah.
it goes nowhere.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's it. I'm a dream killer. If I like it, it's doomed.
Yeah.
That's my perspective on it. Anybody who around here like, oh man, I like that.
It don't go
That should
nowhere.
That should go nationwide.
Yeah. Now I will say that Where We Going song, that's one of my favorites. It surprised me. Like I feel like it got legs. Like I feel like we can do. Like if you like that when you couldn't curse it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
dope, bro.
It's different.
All right, my curse is strong.
Yeah. It's
My
different.
bad luck game is strong.
It's right.
I got a chokehold of that bad luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't understand. He's a different acquired taste.
Yeah.
You know, so he's still on the old school format in a way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All
Where
right.
like the harmonies and like they still put the music now and the melodic sounds.
He ain't with
really
it.
fan of that. He
Yeah,
want
I'm-
bars.
I'm-
He want-
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, you gotta keep the attention.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah, because some people have bars, but their stuff is boring.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
there are those.
Yeah.
But it's like
Blame T-Pain.
It's like Big Sean. Big Sean has some of the best bars in the
yeah.
business.
Yeah.
But he's not respected
Right.
to the mainstream, I should say. Like he had a tour that he was getting ready to put on, and he had to postpone the tour Because of course, I mean, he's not a ticket seller.
Right.
He makes good songs, but I mean,
He's a good add-on
who's
to
ready
a
to
show.
who's ready to fill up a stadium
Yeah.
for a whole bunch of Big Sean
Yeah.
songs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's crazy. I like Big Sean, but thinking about it, would I buy a ticket to see Big Sean?
You would not.
Yeah.
He's not much of a
It
character.
ain't too much
Right.
about tickets for anyway.
And then he ain't gonna put on a show. I don't see Big Sean putting on a show like Craig or Cole or Richard Kidd and Wiz jumping across the stage. Yeah, really entertaining. I don't see Big Sean doing that.
Like,
Performance
he
is
could-
everything.
Yeah.
He could sit on the stool and just spit his bars and be like, oh, that's some cold bars, but it's gonna be you and like 6 other people in
Yeah.
that stadium.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I had never seen him perform on an award show, anything like that.
No?
Nope.
That's crazy. Because he had big records.
Yeah.
He's had big records.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So that's actually interesting to see. And then for him being signed to like he
Good
signed
music.
to Kanye.
Yeah. And that's probably why. Because when you ever see Kanye really performing and, you know what I'm saying?
But Kanye now, you know, he didn't want to start this whole new trend of this moving stage over the crowds and stuff. And now I see everybody doing it.
Moving stages over
Like
the crowd.
like the crowd is the stage is suspended above the crowd and it kind of moves over the crowd
With him on it.
with him on it.
Oh, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
That's
But it's
tragic.
like,
If
but I
that-
see Drake kind of doing it now. I see Hov and them kind of using that same type, not to the
started the-
full extent, but it's kind of on the same.
He started the live auto-tune mic. Remember he did it on
show
Put
did.
On?
Yeah.
With Jeezy there. Yeah.
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 He
And
started-
then people
yeah.
started doing the live auto-tune.
Like I said, like Kanye has started like a lot of
Yeah.
some stuff I don't get. Like he lost his mind. But
Yeah.
some like I get it. Like that makes sense.
Well, he started some beef this week. He told
With
Nick Cannon, don't say nothing about my wife.
Oh yeah, Nick Cannon,
boy.
Drake.
I was saying something about Drake as well.
It was a couple of them named that little rant he had went on. They say he moving back to Chicago.
Yeezy?
Yeah, he's been working on an album with Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, that's
You know what
right,
I mean?
yeah.
So maybe he's coming back from the ding ding.
The sunken place.
Kanye on that. All right. Kanye on that. All right, bro. You got one more chance with us right now. You know what I'm saying?
Axe, my guy.
We can't just kick him out because if you go back and listen to his old music, like I missed
Because of the
this
history
dude.
you got
Yeah.
with her, you know what I'm saying? But you kind of cousin there.
Yeah.
Hey, come here with that bull.
Yeah.
So what the thing with Nick Cannon was it that did Nick say that he had some dealings with Kim?
I think it was before Kanye. He said something. I think it was on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years, maybe a year or two ago. And they asked him had he ever smashed Kim, and he was like, he didn't deny it, and he kind of had the attitude of yes, I did. Which, come on now, you
Yeah.
that was before. First of all, it was before you, Kanye.
Yeah.
Before you.
She done
And
been
then-
all over the NBA.
No,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
Kim.
Like, and it's
You know what I'm saying?
still
Come on, bro.
like who else that you
Right.
don't know that she done? You know what I'm saying? The pizza boy. Who else? Like
Yeah,
you know what
you
I'm
know.
saying? Like
So that's one thing. Like when you're not in the limelight, just like regular guys. Y'all are celebrities. Me, I'm a regular guy. you meet a girl, you like a girl, you talk to a girl. You want this girl to be perfect. You want this girl to be your
no,
because she's already sold you that dream. Then you start finding out.
you better hope she was a
Yeah.
nun first.
Then you start when you find out. Does it hurt? Do you keep going on? Do you go along with it because you're in so deep? Or how do you handle that situation?
Some stuff you gotta know before you.
It'd be hard.
Before
You gotta be
It's
strong.
hard now. It's hard
What
to
was
do.
on the Best Man when he found
Oh
out
yeah,
she was
she was a dancer.
yeah, she had that video on the phone and everything. Yeah,
But I mean,
Do you just mend it and say what else before me and let's rock?
I mean, how you?
me personally, I don't think I could ever live with it.
I couldn't.
I couldn't.
You're right. I
I
couldn't.
couldn't live with it.
But see, you got like. I say like put like this. Y'all know the chicks that probably she was wild, and she moved to Atlanta. She moved to Texas. She can start over.
Yeah.
There'll be stuff you would never
Yeah.
know about her.
Yeah, that's the scary thing
You know what
about
I'm saying?
it.
Like,
Right,
like you
right.
would never know about
But
her.
if you find
You know
out,
what
if
I'm
that's your
saying?
girl and you
And
find
then
out,
no, I'm just saying. Then you 4-5 years in, like, oh man, you got married, you got kids, and y'all take a trip back home.
And they was there.
Oh, hey, go. You know what I'm saying? Like, this.
you gotta find an auntie. The auntie, girl,
what-
somebody married you. Like, you get her in the corner, like, what's up with this one?
Yeah,
nigga?
like,
It
you
go
know,
test your insecurities then. When you
yeah.
start getting insecure,
yeah,
all right, bro.
You get to drink with brother. Yeah, she had other fun times. Oh yeah, y'all remember so. oh, you married her? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what
like you don't want the whole hood laughing at you like, are you married?
Hey, you
Like,
married.
I understand, have your fun with that, but don't marry.
But that has happened. Thinking it happened. You think it happened to somebody who moved here from somewhere else. You not know who exactly that person is.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
But
saying?
Kanye is no surprise because he knew who he married.
Yeah, true that.
So I mean, you don't stick up for her like, hey, you. If you just hey you to everybody who said something about Kim or that you knew was
make
about Kim,
yourself look
I can, like I said,
Yeah.
I can see if they did something or shot they shot while y'all was together.
Right.
Understandable.
Yeah.
But if it's before you,
Leave it
even
alone.
if they shot while y'all were together, it's on her then. Like if she,
but that's kind of disrespectful towards you. Too.
it is,
You
it
know what I'm
is.
saying?
But if you got a hot chick, folks gonna shoot their shot.
Yeah,
that's gonna
but
happen.
like I say,
All day.
if,
It is-
especially if it's
I
people
get
I
it,
know,
though.
like I know Nick Cannon, Drake, and I know these guys.
Yeah.
If it's somebody I know and then they shoot,
Yeah.
it's different.
Yeah, it is.
Now, if it's somebody that I don't know, it's like, hey,
I'm
shit, I
agreeing
see
with-
you in New York. I'm in New York too. What's happening? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you that that's highly disrespectful. Should not happen if it's somebody you know, but it happens. But when it happens, Kanye's not in a relationship with Nick Cannon. Kanye's not in a relationship with Drake. Kanye's in a relationship with Kim Kardashian.
It's on her.
If she lets him hit all net after he shoots that shot, that's on her.
Yep.
true that.
Because Nick Cannon and anybody else knows her reputation. Like, yeah, you married, but let's be
We
real.
already know.
Let's
Yeah.
be real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you gonna let him be real,
And she's still out there like she was back
And then
then.
that
That's the
nigga-
crazy
and
part.
And you know that nigga crazy. So.
Yeah.
I know them pills he taking ain't getting that thing. Or he trumping now when it come to that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
yeah.
all right, so RKO, we'll get back to you.
Yes, sir.
Your career, say it blooms, it blossoms, it takes off. I never hear your song and you make it, because if I hear your song, what?
We'll keep it in the vault, bro.
Till we get it all the way out there, right?
Like what do you see yourself doing like as a rapper? How are you going to affect the rap game? Why you?
Why me? See,
Yeah.
all right. So here's my whole thing with that. Like everybody want. You can hear people say it all day. I don't want the fame. I don't want the fame. I want the fame. My whole thing is this. Like I did a song with a dude named Yaki that was signed with Young Thug. Now he back in Atlanta, living a regular life, but still he getting money. You know what I'm saying? He's writing music. He's in the studio. He's still around them. He's just low key. And I asked him. I was like, bro, why you know what I'm saying? What's up? You was on a helicopter with E40 in the video. I saw you on YouTube the other day. You know, why you here? He was just like, bro, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it'll ruin you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it. And they opened. I was like, bro, that's crazy, because I would be the same way. I would just want to get in the game, get my foot through the door, become an icon, and boom, now I'm a writer. I'm still got hits. I'm behind the scene. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And for my family's sake, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want to be in the media like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be known like, oh, they go low. You know what I'm saying? Killing shows and stuff. It's kind of hard, you know what I'm saying? Because you want it, but then like it's like when you get it,
You gotta accept the stuff that
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be prepared to marry Kim Kardashian.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now I'm out here telling Nick Cannon, and people say I look like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
Quit trying to smash my girl, man.
like stuff like that, I'm just like, bro. Like the incident with who was it, the cat that rapped that they claim he fake kidnapped himself and
Tekashi 69.
yeah, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, there's no way. Why you want to be in the media like that every day for the wrong reason? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's young though.
But he can't control it. Exactly.
He's
You know what I'm
young.
saying? He can't control it.
It's like a younger generation, like to his age, probably like 21, 22.
Yeah.
Fame is more important than money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being popular is more important than success.
Yeah.
Success to them is being
A million followers.
yeah,
Right.
That's
right.
success to
Right.
them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
500,000
So,
likes.
to
Yeah.
that extent, like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's just what they go after.
Right.
But to somebody that's understand like responsibility and knowing, do I want this for a summer or do I want this for a lifetime?
Right.
Understands
Right.
the work you have to put in to do that right there, and not want that right there.
You ain't gonna just be able to stop and be like, I'm done with it from now. No,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, you got to keep that up.
Yeah, you gotta
'Cause
keep
I
like.
remember I was listening to Charlamagne talk about people always say he was a shock jock.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would just shoot, just to say stuff, just to say stuff. He's like, nah, this is how I really feel.
Right.
He said, because I don't want to be a caricature of myself.
Right.
I don't want to have to be acting like something, and it's not really me. Then every time somebody see me, I gotta
gotta
act
get in
that
the
show
character,
on.
yeah.
I gotta be that. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's how you should want. Like, do you?
Yep.
You know, if that's not you, then don't do it.
Exactly.
Because you trying to be something for somebody else, and that's what they're gonna see you at.
Yes,
I've always told people that I spoke to in music, like that rap, like you have to be careful like what your hit song comes out as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I
I always
have to follow that.
right. I always
That's
use the
you.
example like say DJ Unk, say he was like really a killer. Like, he just hardcore.
Get out.
Yeah.
He's hardcore. He's the hardest dude anybody in his neighborhood ever knew.
Yeah.
Walk It Out popped off.
Yeah.
And Unk come back with, I'ma bust your head. Like, bruh.
Like Chinky tried to do. You know, Chinky tried to do. We was like, bro, sit down somewhere, Chinky. Talking about right third.
There was a rap group back in the day, the Entourage, that had the song Bunny Hop, little dance song.
Yeah.
That caught on for
Skaterine.
him. But I did a show with him one time. That was their only friendly song. Everything else was like, grab the machine gun, shoot him up, hit him in the head. And
man.
we brought him to the club full of women, ready to bunny hop. It's the bunny hop guys, right? The whole crowd. I mean, it looked like just like lesbian night at the club. Just women everywhere. And they got on stage, kill, murder. Everybody's mouth was just dropped like, I thought these was the bunny hop boys.
Yeah.
And you talk to him like like, wait a minute. These dudes like thugs. They not the bunny hop.
This is not the
You know, Plies had that on him. You know, they was saying how he came from a rich family and all. He don't really talk like that. And what's crazy, the more you do that, the more the people that's around you every day gonna stop respecting you. Be like, bro, why are you talking like this to everybody?
Yeah.
But
That's when you gonna start separating yourself from the people that know you, and then
Right.
now you're gonna become.
Exactly.
Yeah, but see, Plies carried the whole character on his album. Like he was there, Plies like, I got these head buster songs.
Yeah.
That's what caught on. That's what I'm doing on record. But like these dudes, like they one song caught on that ta. They say, oh, look at them. I'm gonna play this at my kids' party. You know what I'm saying? But when you really get to know them, like, I should probably go lock my car door.
Yeah. So you gotta follow your single will. It does kind of like stick with you.
Yeah, it's like Fabulous. He got on as like the ladies rapper. You know what I'm saying?
And he stayed
Fabulous
with it.
got bars.
Most of his hit records are centered around females.
Yeah. But he got street bars.
Yeah.
You hear those street bars like,
Streets watching.
Oh yeah.
you the same dude that was rapping about "Come On, Baby."
Yeah. But it's a couple dudes stuck in that mold like that right there. But it's a couple dudes that can break out of that mold though. They can do different, like Wale.
Oh yeah.
Wale can so versatile.
He can come out of it.
He can come away from he can do No Hands to Ambition to you know what I'm saying, Lotus Flower Bomb.
But see, Wale never. You can't tag him as like one of those characters. He don't have a character.
That's why I say he's so diverse in his music.
Like
you know
you come out with a dance song, you can't like Soulja Boy. He came out with his dance song, then started talking about being a killer.
It pops so hard.
But
like,
you're not a killer, bro. To us,
I've always looked at his career like, okay, he was with Mr. College Park. He did the whole first album. It was all dance tracks, all fun party albums. Then he got away from College Park.
Yeah.
And he wanted to be down with Gucci Mane. He wanted to smoke. He wanted to be tatted up.
Yes, I was surprised.
And I ain't gonna lie, it kind of worked in the sense that
because niggas was listening to it.
Gucci band.
I mean, we somewhat let it ride because you always thought, okay, any day now he's gonna come back, give me a little crank there.
Yeah.
And he like, he started getting harder and harder. Like, bro,
they start pouring more fuel onto the fire. Like,
see, that's like growing up in the game too. Like Lil Bow Wow gotta be one of the cause when we were young, like Lil Bow Wow was Lil Bow Wow he was hits. Now that he grown, like even though he older than us, we can't. Bro, you talking about killing? No, it's still. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard.
Yeah.
And he might be.
And it's hard for somebody to go from that. That's what. But look, you know who my favorite person went from the kid star to like I don't give a damn now that dude is still cold to me.
Who?
Because I didn't like him when he was a kid star, but when he got right, it's Chris Brown.
Oh yeah.
After he whooped Rihanna, I was like, this is my guy.
Yeah.
That Deuces record. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like that's my guy right
Chris,
there. Chris is dope.
I wholeheartedly, totally disagree.
What?
I think Chris Brown, as an R&B artist, should be singing his butt off because he's actually one of the ones that he could kind of sing a little bit.
Yeah.
He's got the little look where he could have sold to women, but now what's it? Pills and marijuana. And,
Boy, that song jamming.
Man,
I don't know what you talking about.
Chris Brown had.
That song jamming.
Chris Brown had the potential of being like a household name. He like everybody always say, who's going to be the next Michael Jackson? Chris Brown could have been that.
Chris Brown don't need to be the next Michael Jackson. Chris Brown need to be Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Because the game need Chris Brown. You know how many hit records Chris Brown has got?
You know
with
how
other
much
artists, not only his.
Do you know how much
I
bigger
swear.
Chris Brown could be
It
if he
don't
was
matter.
still the clean cut
Musically,
Chris Brown?
I don't care. Because he still get the same bag. Think he ain't getting paid off these public checks he
But
get for
he's
these
not
songs
getting
and
what he
records.
could be getting.
Sure, he get enough.
Yeah,
I mean,
because Bruno Mars gonna show that.
Yeah, like let Bruno. Because look, Bruno Mars got to
He
be
gonna stay
clean
clean.
cut.
He
He
gonna
got to
stay
be.
clean.
He got to be. Chris Brown can live his truth and still be rich. I'm sorry, that's what I want to be.
Yeah.
I can kick him out my house. Get out. Bruno Mars can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no,
Yeah.
he can't do that. He got to go be clean cut and do like.
Yeah.
Chris
Brown
can be caught in the bathroom snorting blow. Bruno Mars cannot do that.
You're right.
He cannot do that. Chris can live his truth.
I think that
Chris
young
can
man
bang as
got
many
it.
chicks he want to bang. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna say nothing because that's Chris Brown. Bruno Mars has got to be on a clean cut. Like he's still trying to perform for Disney, which is cool. Get
That's
your
where the money
bag.
at.
Get your bag. But I want to live my truth, be who I want to be. I ain't trying to be all that, oh man, I can't be seen over here.
Yeah.
I can't be shoot. Chris can
Justin
be seen
Bieber
on
broke out
red
his
line
shit.
right now.
Yeah. Bieber broke out his share like that too.
Yeah.
So he was heading in that same way.
He wanted that, but he
Yeah.
wasn't ready for that. He ain't ready for that.
He started
Chris
getting
Brown can be
tats
on
and
red
shit.
line with his shirt off with a bandana on his head right now.
Yeah.
He can go anywhere. Think Chris Brown can't go anywhere. He still go anywhere.
Yeah.
He could be a household celebrity,
don't
household
need to be.
name. If
He don't need to be.
once you
a
get in
household
there, if you're an entertainer and that's what you do, I think that's what you.
No.
Okay, all right, let's get with you. What's your lane in your music? What does your music go?
I mean, I kind of like talk about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Making you work hard for what you do, so you know what I'm saying. You want to feel good about it. I make music kind of like in your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Make music. I don't rap about killing and robbing. That ain't what I do. I rap about spending money, stuff I love to do, females. I kind of like. I guess I fall in both lanes. I want your typical hood, you know what I'm saying? He probably won't like, oh, I don't fool RKO Lo. But somebody who listen to P&B Rock or Lucci or, you know what I'm saying, a female or something, that's going to sell because a hood nigga ain't going to go on iTunes and buy your CD for $9.99.
right,
you know what I'm saying?
right, exactly.
So I make music for the audience that can relate to what I relate to and the people who going to spend the money.
Okay, I got you.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a trap rapper. I'm not going to
Like-
blow up.
like-
I ain't going to blow up
I'm
on
not.
mixtape.
I don't want to go see Bruno Mars in concert. I just don't want to see that bubblegum shit.
Yeah.
I go see Chris. 'Cause I know what kind of women gonna be there.
He going hard.
I know
He throwing ecstasy in the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Bruno Mars gonna be like, he gonna be little Taylor.
He ain't gonna break a sweat.
Little Taylor from West Lauderdale gonna be at Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars is a full-fledged entertainer. He's going to entertain you for however long he want you. Or at that show, he did he had a special. Oh, he performed at the Apollo. He had a special on TV.
Watch that.
I watched.
It's that.
I watched most of it because I caught it late. You know what I'm saying? And it was so high demand that they didn't. It was just such a good show. They didn't put it on demand. Like you got to watch this live now. You don't see it.
BET
Oh, wow.
re-show everything.
It wasn't on BT. No, this Bruno Mars. It wasn't on BT. It was on real radio.
Oh.
I mean, it was on real TV. It might have been on ABC or something.
It was
like
on
that.
BET, bro.
No, I don't think that was
Yes,
on BET.
it was. I remember.
Nah.
It was on BET. Yes, it was.
You sure?
Yes. BET re-showed everything. They re-showed that.
That's too big.
Case closed.
That's too big. You gotta catch Bruno Mars when he on live. You don't see this
I'm
again.
rolling with you, Breezy. Yeah, man.
you do that.
Nah, I'm straight on
Yeah,
Bruno Mars.
yeah.
He make good music, for family reunion, but that's cool. Like, yeah, go family reunion and stuff up. You can
That's
uptown folk all you want to at the family reunion. That's
That's
cool.
Timberland.
I'm good.
That's like Timberland said. Timberland said, like, look, y'all keep doing these clubs, and if you want to, it's Chris Brown. You keep doing these little clubs.
Let
if
me
you
ask you a
want
question.
to. Bruno Mars, the rhythm man.
Look. When the last time Timberland had a hit record?
I mean, you may not know it. You might not know it. I don't know it.
When last time Timberland had a hit record?
Timberland is behind the scenes doing some stuff.
Yeah, Timberland had a hit record in about 10 years. Get out of here.
10 years ago, he still come pick up Chris Brown and buy him if he wants to.
That's why.
Timberland can buy Chris Brown and
Timberland
sell
would love to work with Chris
it
Brown.
No Limit Records right now.
You know how many records Chris Brown selling for other artists?
Timberland can buy Chris Brown and sell him to Bad Boy.
You know how many hit songs Chris Brown on right now? Shoot, when you want a hit record, you go to Chris Brown. You don't go to Timberland no more.
You want that quick flash in the pan record? Yeah, I go to Chris Brown.
Go to Chris. Look,
I need
Joe can release a song without Chris Brown.
I need a song for the summer. I go to Chris Brown.
Look, Perfect Son put out how many records? The only song that jumped for was what featured who? Chris Brown.
Yeah. I got a hot $3,000. I go get Chris Brown. I don't have the money to go talk to Timberland yet.
Timberland ain't got no
I use my Chris Brown money to get to Timberland.
Timberland can't even get his artist to break. He couldn't get Tink to even break how he want to.
Bruh.
He was trying to smash.
Like, nah, he can't. Like, come on, bruh. Of course he gonna say that. Shoot.
Timberland.
You think Mike Will saying that?
Timberland by Chris
You think
Brown.
Metro Boomin saying that? They like, what Chris said? They get Chris. You think Hitmaker saying that?
Right.
They ain't none of them saying that.
I can get a good song from Chris Brown. If I want that work, I'm going to Timberland. I use my Chris Brown money to go talk to Timberland, bruh.
Look, I can call, like, it's about 6 songs in rotation with Chris Brown on it right now.
Yeah, that's
about
6 people.
It's about 10 or 15 on the urban charts right now with Chris Brown.
There's 6 people, 10 or 15 people who could afford Chris
Bruno
Brown.
Mars got what?
They can't talk to Timberland.
Bruno Mars got what? 100 records. Oh, he playing on urban AC.
Bruno Mars playing everywhere.
He playing on urban AC.
Bruno Mars plays everywhere.
He ain't on urban radio right now.
I mean, did he just put out a song with Gucci Mane and who was that? Gucci Mane and Kodak Black. He's on that song.
Tell me how you think that song sound.
I ain't heard that one.
It's brand new. It just dropped.
Tell me how you think that song.
It just dropped.
You know what I'm saying? Tell me.
Best believe.
Now look at that. Now look. Chris Brown ain't worried about going over the other side working, but why? Oh, Bruno Mars working with Black. With Gucci Mane. Why is he doing that?
Fans not gonna listen to this.
So you said Chris Brown not worried about going. The man is in the music in the business to sell records.
Bruh, the man is in the music business.
Let me ask the artist.
Okay.
Would you want to be strictly on urban radio? You want to just strictly sell to black people?
Now I think that's the goal, to be nationwide. Look at Future. To be nationwide. He went from just urban radio. Like, Future got both sides. He could do what Bruno Mars do and what Chris Brown do.
He can't do what Bruno do.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think so?
He ain't going top 40 like that. I mean, he going top 40, but he ain't. I'm like this.
He had a little.
Future, look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Future ain't gonna be on Disney.
That what is it? Good Reputation with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
He did like he did. He did a couple.
He getting
But
there.
Chris Brown on records with like other people too. Like,
because Chris Brown is gonna tarnish your reputation if you somewhere.
All these months, like, come on, bro.
Before,
like, no, present, like.
When they was pinching his teeth, like, oh, look, Chris Brown, like pills and marijuana, like,
this is what happened. This is what happened. This happened in the music
came back
industry.
though, because he made a whole song apologizing.
Look, this is what happens right here at the music game. This is what happens. They be want these clean cut artists. Then they find these clean cut artists ain't clean cut artists. Then you want to drop them. You want to throw them to. Like, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. I would want to be me all the time. Yeah. If you don't like me for who I like, for what I do, cool. You think Future got over there because they was like, oh, well, he's clean cut. No, because he was so big. He was so massive at doing what he wanted to do.
Future was him.
They can't got no choice. They can't deny him.
As long as Future been out, he's, hey, I do drugs. This is me. I'm in the streets. I do this. He didn't. Like, if you work with that, that's what you're like. Okay, that's what he do. I accept that.
Yeah.
But Chris Brown, you come out a certain way. Like, nah, mom, I can't take this. I want to be a blood. Like, oh,
like, dude,
come on.
He came. That's how. That was the purpose we got in this first place. He came from a youngster, and then like. This ain't dude didn't have problems from the start, from the jump. We see Chris Brown for 16 on up?
Yeah.
We ain't see him at 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. We seen Lil Bow Wow at 8, 9 jumping on Snoop couch in the video.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. We ain't see Chris Brown from them stages. We just seen 16. Running, la, la, la. I'm doing this kiddie shit, but I'm trying to really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm really trying to be grown. For real.
I really want to be, and he might have had to whoop Rihanna, you know, might have to touch her a couple times to get there, but, you know. He broke that mold, and I'm glad to see he broke that mold. Cause
I'm
staying
not
relevant,
glad to
bro.
see.
A lot of people can't break that
he's
childhood
successful.
mold.
He is still successful. I will give him that. He is still successful, but I think as that artist that he once was, he was on his way to being a household name. Be that. Like, don't get in the game to be a thug. What? Does that make sense? You get in the music business.
That man has never once said he got in the game. That's what people put on him.
But he's in the music
He's never
business.
got in the game and
You
said, "I
popular.
want to be a thug." He got in the game and said, "Don't play with me.
Yeah.
I beat your ass." And if this that white mentality. Oh, he's threatening, so he must be a thug. No, don't play with me.
Oh, for real.
I ain't never look. R. Kelly said he was an R&B thug. Chris Brown never said that.
Nah, it's not even a don't play with me. It's like
relatability, dog. It's just all it is. It's a relatability. You relate him with a thug because he's tattooed, he's aggressive.
No.
He must be a thug. He says that
he throwing chairs through windows. He's beating up chicks.
He on
So,
some drugs.
He's on drugs.
Russell Simmons threw phones at people. Like I mean Russell Crowe threw. What, did that make him a thug? Because he threw a phone at somebody? Come on. Stone Cold Steve Austin hit somebody with a chin in the ring. Doesn't make him a thug.
Is Russell Crowe a blood?
I don't know what Russell Crowe is.
Is
Russell Crowe could have been a blood.
Is he on
Look,
record on TV all day, just destined to bring this blood mentality out? Is he doing
if
that?
I rock with a certain institution, then I may be affiliated. I'm affiliated. I'm fucking affiliated. I can't help it. That's my protection. I'm out here riding around these Cali streets. That's my protection. Guess what? That's what I'm around. That's what I'm around. Can't help be that.
No, you can't help who you're around. Well, no, actually, you can. No, I'm sorry. That's dumb of me. This guy's a celebrity. He has a record label backing him. That record label wants to protect it. That record label will pay for security. Right. Does my security have to be a gang affiliation? No.
In California, so you don't understand the metrics of being in California.
So real security doesn't play a part in
You think
California.
a blood gang give about a dude in a suit? So you go up in a club, you think the blood, you think these motherfuckers care about a dude in a suit?
So now I know.
I ain't
The
never
dude
thought about it
in
like
the
that.
suit. The dude in the suit. He brings no beef with him. He brings no beef. But you bring a gang affiliation, you automatically are bringing the
Open
beef
up
into
to,
you.
yeah.
You bringing the beef to you.
Them gangs will
My
meet-
side don't
those
like your
gangs
side.
will meet
I'm with
you-
this side.
Yeah.
Those gangs will meet you at the airport when you get off the
Yeah, they
plane.
have no understanding.
They ain't got no understanding whatsoever. I'm gonna tell you a story. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but it came from a reliable source. But I'm just gonna. A certain artist got to with another certain artist out in California, right? The other artist slapped his manager. When he did that, this artist turned the green light on with the with the Bloods, the Crips, and the gangsters. Luckily, luckily the gangsters, my folks had people that was in the gang that knew and went to him and say, "You pay X amount of dollars, we turn the green light off for him." They put that dude on a red eye, got him so far away from California that night. It don't matter about they don't. No, the dude they say killed Biggie was a police officer. He was a blood. You think they care? Shoot. You think they care?
So having said all that, I got the green light on me. You don't think licensed security can protect me?
No.
From
I don't,
you don't
I
either.
don't need. Not in that case.
So I need gang affiliation to protect me.
I mean,
I need to go on record saying I'm down with this side.
If you go portray it, then yeah.
If I'm an R&B artist, why portray it?
That dude did a song.
Why portray it? I'm an R&B artist.
And then he not only
Stay out of that. I'm an R&B artist. Do I need the streets?
Nah.
But he said
I'm an R&B artist.
He said
I sing.
Yeah.
Why do I need the streets behind me?
Well, he rap now too, though.
he rap better than some of these rappers.
He does. I give you that too. Yeah.
But and then he not only said people just assume like he's a blood. They don't know Chris Brown cool on both sides.
No, ain't nobody assume he's blood. He comes out and say I'm a blood.
They assume
But
that he
you,
just.
I wouldn't even think you would want that on him because
That's
like
what I'm
where
saying.
he from, his bloods ain't nothing like the gangs in where he from probably ain't nothing like what he finna be. He might come here to Meridian and be like, boy, them Crips in Meridian, boy, they, you know what I'm saying? They something serious. You know what I'm saying? They had Webber scared to get out the bus when
I remember he did a video. He took the Aaliyah sample. He showed love to both sides. He was trying to bridge the gap between Bloods and Crips.
Showing love to both sides is cool, but if you come out and say this is my side, but I'm an R&B singer.
When you come to their city, they gonna be looking for
Who
you.
he say that to?
Well, who said what? He's
Who he
a
say he was
blood.
blood too?
He always. It's all on his music. He's a
No,
blood.
That ain't all his music.
No, he's
It's not all his music.
Okay, has he not on record said I'm a blood?
When he was beefing with who when he said that?
It doesn't matter who he was beefing with. He said, "This is who I am." That's
When
what
he
I
and
am.
him and Soldier was beefing, that's when he said that.
That he a blood.
He ain't never.
No, it's
said-
he's got a song. He affiliates himself
What
with the
song is
blood.
that?
I mean, I'm not just up on my Chris Brown. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it,
I can't just bam. This
not
song.
one.
Yes, it is.
It's not one.
Hold on, Corey.
Research it.
I will
It's fine.
research that. I'll research that and come back to you with that. But in one of his songs, I know he claims affiliation to blood.
What does he say?
Corey, I can't quote you a
I'm
Chris
trying
Brown
to
lyric.
figure-
I
I'm
will.
trying to figure out where you got that.
I
shit
will
from.
give you that. But that's what he claims. That's who he's.
I don't.
affiliated with.
Well, until you prove that, I don't believe it. So
just
therefore,
dance around in the red bandana don't do it for you.
he was wearing a blue bandana in the video, same video on the video.
Okay, Corey. All right.
I mean,
Corey.
I'm just saying.
So let me ask you this, just straight up ask you, Chris Brown not a blood?
I don't know. He's affiliated.
You don't know. All right.
Yeah.
He know.
Yeah.
First thing Chris Brown proves he's really a Pyru blood. Brings the homies to a movie set.
Well, that's it.
Oh,
That's that.
look at him. That Brown right there.
Is that? That's what I'm saying. Is that him saying I'm a blood?
Yeah, that's.
We'll
That's
get that.
still a media thing saying Chris Brown proved.
Yeah, that's just a picture
Yeah.
with him and some guys
Yeah.
with some red on. But,
I want to hear you say I'm a blood.
all right, we'll
That's
get
who I
that.
am.
I want to get back to RKO's music.
Yeah.
You got a project that's out now?
Yes, sir.
All right, tell us about the project. How many songs? And you already told us where we can get it, but
Yeah.
give us the vibe of it, man.
Real life. Well, it's 10 songs on it. I took me 2 years to record it. You know what I'm saying? I had like a catalog of like 40 songs, and then I let my homeboys and people listen to it and pick out, you know what I'm saying, the best 10. Minus 3 or 4 of them on it. I knew that was going on there, but like it's called Real Life. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the cover just standing there. It ain't nothing extravagant, nothing special.
Where
It's
your
my first
diamonds
project.
at? Where your
See,
Lamborghinis
that ain't
at,
me.
man?
That ain't me. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? That's
what's
what I
up.
call
That's what's
real life. Like
Gotcha.
my daughter on the tag after the first song. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's
what's
real
up.
life. I'm talking about my uncles that's in jail. The struggle of me living in Meridian. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come up. And the only thing I did, you know what I'm saying, the main thing I did, especially in this project CAD, is I built it. Like I tried to, you know what I'm saying, from number 1 to number 10, it kind of tells a story after one song. After Real Life, me telling about who I am and introduce you to who I am. Then the second song called Where We Going. What I'm trying to do with my music. Like I'm trying to go up to the top. The song after that is Back Broke with Yaki, meaning I'm never going back broke. If I get it, I ain't going back broke. After that, what comes next? I mean, mixed feelings. I'm having mixed feelings right now. I don't know what to do with myself. Then I come back and I'm like, well, bounce it back up. Get the feeling right. You say, for the bag again. It's like a story. It just builds up. So it's not just your typical, you know what I'm saying, oh, this is his first project. It don't sound like nothing. I really put a lot in it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I could push this to get to where I need to be and have a catalog that I'm still building on to. So if I'm ever in a situation they're like, well, let me hear your music. I'm going to hand them this, and then I'm going to pull out my bag with other ammo.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So this is your best 10. When we hit these 10,
yeah.
we're going to know that this is official.
Yes, sir.
This is what's up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. And then I got features like Yaki. I got Tobias Tate from Love and Hip Hop. He had some scenes on Love and Hip Hop. He was with what's her name? Tokyo. Tokyo, not Tokyo Jets. The other Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yeah, he was dating Tokyo.
Okay.
Boss chick. Is that her?
I'm a boss jet chick. Yeah, that's her. I think that's her.
Best friend?
Best friend.
That's
her. Yeah, that's her. He dated her. Then I got For the Bag Again, number 5. June James produced that. He produced that Key to the Streets with Lucha and Migos.
Okay.
Bandit Game Marco had that nasty song a couple years ago. He was
What's
with
name took the track.
T Wayne.
Yeah.
He was signed with Hustle Gang. And I got YFN KS Lucha Brother. YFN Lucha Brother. I got a record with him. So I put some money. And then Josh Records, I think, Josh Walters, I think he just signed with Crit with Multi. I got a record with him. So I put some time behind it.
Okay. Time and money.
Time and money. A lot of money. A lot of money. I think it was more gas money than anything.
All right. So to somebody who's listening and they're thinking about being a rap artist, what kind of message or advice would you give them? What would you say to them right now?
Man, just coming down to the conversation we were just having, just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? I got a homeboy that was with me last night to do a song. When he was writing, he was like, man, I can't you know what I'm saying, it's hard for me to write because when I did my last song, my homeboy was like, bro, I can't listen to this because I know it ain't you. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself. Like Cory was saying, if you come up trying to be clean cut and you really ain't, it's gonna be harder for you once you know you get bigger to not be yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Be yourself and have confidence in yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't go in the studio timid like, oh man, I don't know if this gonna sound right. There's 3 dudes in here. I don't know if they gonna laugh at me or not. No, I'm going in like Lil Wayne said with ammunition. You know what I'm saying? With confidence, having that swagger about yourself.
All right, and you say you put a lot of money into it.
You gotta invest in yourself.
If I'm an artist or I'm trying to be an artist, I don't have bread. What route would you suggest going?
I mean, it's hard now other than just grinding and being consistent. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got, you got to take what you got and use. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have bread, you get you a, I mean, Crit probably recorded his whole album in his kitchen. You'll never know because of the way it sounds. You know what I'm saying? I just say take your resources and use them. You know what I'm saying? You put the time and the energy into it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to really have money. You just got to grind and stay consistent and use your platform to do whatever it, you know what I'm saying? God got you, you know what I'm saying? If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. If it ain't, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Not forcing it. If I ain't had the money, you know what I'm saying, I probably wouldn't be doing this because I got 2 little girls and a little boy I got to feed. So if I couldn't afford to pack up and go to the A and spend $1,000 on a session all day, I wouldn't be wasting my time on it at the age that I am, you know what I'm saying? Even though I got a passion for it, I wouldn't take it serious because I know I couldn't afford to do what I want to do with it.
Okay, and what would you say is a typical budget to put together a project such as yours?
Yeah, it's hard now because, like, I mean, you really got to have money now because everybody's doing, no disrespect, but Tobias was going to charge me $150 just to repost the song on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has budgets now.
Right.
You got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? He was on BET or VH1 every Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
He's got a little following.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you got to respect it. I'm gonna pay him. If you want $150, I'm paying him.
But you also tell him too, like
he was on the song.
he was on the record.
You get paid for that.
But at the same time, networking. Because you spent a lot of time in Atlanta just moving around studios and moving around with different people. Yeah. And you bought a lot of lessons along, but some stuff was given to you at the same time.
To be honest with you, I'm going to tell you like this. Every artist that I got on here, minus 1 or 2, didn't charge me any feature money for the front end. They get it all on the back. Just from being there and respecting my hustle, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you way from Mississippi, bro. Like, you in the studio with me, you know what I'm saying? Pull up a beat. Beat free. Session paid for, gas paid for, beat free, but the verse free. Oh, we get ours on the back, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit hard. It got legs. We gonna get our money on the back.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. And that's being in places.
Yeah.
Like being in the atmosphere, being in this studio and this person.
Not just posted, listen to my song on Facebook and tagging 1,000 people
in it. Yeah,
out there.
That don't work.
And having an image, man. And what's crazy now is like, this day and time, people do what they see other people doing. So now I think it's huge. Like now that my project out, I think it's huge for everybody who repost on their Snap, or somebody, one of them listening to one of my songs and send it to me. It's really important for me to put it out and let people see. Oh, he got people listening to his song. Let me go check it out. I want to do that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think your image is really important. You know what I'm saying? The first thing right now, like if somebody was listening to this and they say RKO Lo, where they going? Instagram. Let me look him up, and then he got 3 or 4 people reposting this "Where We Going" song, and they got a star by it on iTunes. Let me go check it out.
Okay, and so would that be your single? That's the one that you put into. What's the name of it?
Where We Going?
All right, tell me about that one.
Man, basically all it is, to be honest with you, I did this song in Birmingham. I recorded in Birmingham, and it's basically just saying the hook like, man, when shit get tough, stuff some switches up. Yeah. These niggas call my phone, but they'll never call my bluff. These niggas talk that strong. These niggas ain't about nothing. But if they ask me where I'm going, the only way is up. Where we going?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just basically saying everybody got their own lane. They gonna do what they want to do. But when it come down to you, you got to be best at what you do.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. And the whole song, I'm bragging about. I'm just talking about myself. When I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling droopy, or droomy or whatever you call it, you feeling down, you had a bad night, your girl, I play Where We Going before I go to work.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So it's a confidence song.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I like a rapper. I like a rapper that raps with confidence. I've been in the studio a couple times, and you hear people spitting. I was in the studio with somebody that had just crazy bars.
Yeah.
but they just spit those crazy bars in an unenthusiastic way.
Mm-hmm.
And I've
Delivery is everything.
I've heard several rappers, and I took them, so stop that, stop the song, stop it right here. I said, bro, what, you don't believe it? Because you can hear that, you know what I'm saying, when you record, you can hear that. You know what I'm saying? If you just get on like, yeah, bars, whatever, bars. Although your bars are just the best bars ever written. Like, you don't believe it. Like, you think you whack?
You gotta have confidence.
It's like Kevin Hart, man, say it with your chest, bro.
That's why I don't understand. I see a lot of people now sitting down and recording. Like, I couldn't do that. Like, your delivery is everything. Like you saying that, I cannot sit down and record. It would kill me to sit down and record.
They even say
a
that
song.
like over the radio. After we don't do it.
Yeah, you
stand up.
Right. Yeah,
and
I do it from time to time.
Yeah, I see you do it sometimes.
But, I'm farting in them knees. You know what I'm saying? I just sit down.
Yeah, but they say you should stand up and deliver your you know what you got to say because it projects more.
Yeah, I guess I'll come down to just being comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just being comfortable.
And I think like that's what a lot of it's got to do with too. Like Quentin Miller could write a song and put out the "You Last Straight." Drake do you like, oh, that's hard. Like,
Same
it's
song.
the delivery.
Yeah.
It's the approach to the record. Like it's the delivery. Like me and him will talk about certain artists that don't have the energy on it. Like it's not there. It's just not there. It's not entertaining when they speak.
It's like a Big Sean.
Yeah.
Big
Or
Sean is
21 Savage.
entertainment. Like,
21 Savage, one of the laziest rappers out.
Like lazy, just like you know what I'm saying. And then somebody who's got that energy, be like more in tune to what they got to say. Like you listen to Pastor Troy when he first come out.
Oh yeah.
You like, it's like a boom, like an explosion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that type of energy.
I had the I guess the privilege, I don't know, to speak to Pastor Troy one time, and I asked him about like what I never see you do features, man. Why don't you do features? Bro, looked at me straight in my eyes. Don't nobody want to pass on their song. They know I'm gonna smash them. Oh, like that confidence.
Yeah, you gotta have it. You gotta have it.
That confidence. He looked at me in my eye, didn't blink, wasn't joking. Don't nobody want to pass on their song. They know I smash them.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Oh, all right.
Well, all right.
You gotta have it. Yeah.
There was even an artist from Mississippi. He had David Banner on the hook of his song, and he was telling me about the song. And I said, okay, you got Banner on there. Oh, what? Banner got a verse? He looked me in my eyes. Wasn't bluffing. What Banner gonna say on the song with me? Oh.
Dang.
Oh.
Wow.
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying?
and to be real, I mean, dude had them bars.
Yeah.
But you know, I liked them so. That casual bad luck.
They make it.
They kinda
never heard.
It's just strong.
Yeah.
I mean, he still got bars to this day, but you know, I like them.
Yeah. See, I don't think I ever be that cocky though. I probably think it, but I would never come out and say that.
I mean, but if I saw that you had a song with say like a Yachty,
Yeah.
I'm saying, oh, you got a Yachty on your song. You gonna be like, yeah, man, he did his thing.
Right.
That what you gonna say?
I mean, hopefully, if he on there,
Of course he gonna say it's the first song.
Oh, he trying to give me that iTunes button.
Yeah. Oh no, he was trash on it, man. Don't even listen to that one when you buy it.
See, people, they like it's crazy because they'll do that. Like, you might get Yachty and he might charge you $150 for a verse, and then he might charge somebody else $3,000 for a verse. He might get his $150 because he fool. It might be the hardest verse he ever did, and just because you ain't nobody, you paid $3,000. He giving you 12 whack bars.
Just some bars.
Yeah.
Which I don't think any kind of bars.
Yeah, you're right.
So do you have like a ritual or a little regimen you do when you record? You just you about to smash it and just go and do your thing.
What's crazy is I think I record best when I'm at home by myself. When I'm there by myself, I think I record best just like that. Like when we went to the A, I had to be in the booth by myself. Like it's just get out, bro. Just let me get in my zone.
Tell them how Lucci records.
Man, Lucci, and that's crazy, bro. Cause Lucci, he cannot record unless he got all his boys in the booth with him. They all in the booth. He sits on the stool, and they got all. Next time you watch Lucci live, you see Lucci live or something, try to catch him in the studio. He in the booth with all of his boys. They in there with him.
That's
weird.
Yeah,
very.
I could not do that.
Yeah.
So now because I'm weird. I'm gonna go back and listen to the track, see if I can like catch some breathing. Somebody phone.
Bro, what's crazy? When I did that song with Yaki, we had to go back and redo the song because while he was recording, his phone was ringing. And you can hear it in the song, even over the beat. I'm like, Chris, you hear that? He was like, oh, that sound like an iPhone, bro. Like every time I hear this part, I look down. I'm like, damn, I thought my phone was ringing.
The dude just jumped in the booth and just started going hit it.
Yeah, they don't write. They don't write. They get down there and he just like we pulled the beat up and he did actually what happened. We pulled the beat up. He did the hook and came out. I did my verse and then he was just sitting there. So we sat there for about 20 minutes. Then he was like, "Oh, what we doing?" I was like, "You gonna get on there?" He was like, "Oh, you want me on there?" I was like, "Yeah." He went in the booth, came out in 10 minutes.
He had a song. What was it, like something gold something? Gold.
Yeah,
God?
Trill.
I can't remember the name of that.
Yacht Stick. What do you call it? Pop Lord.
I don't know. I think it was was it Gold God or something like that? Go to God. Something.
Oh, I
I
can't
can't
remember.
remember the name of
But
it.
I know he when you said the name, like I know that guy. I heard
Yeah.
the name. Yeah, he had a hot little single at one time.
Yeah.
I can't think of that. Yeah, I can think of that song.
I mean, I see you over there working. You're a Google guy. Get your Google on. Like that. There's no need to have an unanswered question these days.
Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't call it a ritual. I think I work better, like my comfort zone just being by myself.
Okay.
And then it's crazy now because I find myself, like I like to, when you're doing music now, you got to keep their attention the whole song. Back in the day, you can have a tight hook and then the verses will get a pass.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you know what I'm saying, you got to keep their attention the whole song. And the way the beats are now, you disagree with that?
Yeah. I think a lot of songs now are just hooks.
Just
Still.
hooks. Yeah, what's-
still tight hooks.
That's why the
Yeah.
verses are kind of shorter, but at the verses, used to be 16s.
Yeah, they now the 12, 8,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what he's saying, like, the song is like, the hook got to be that, and the voice kind of got to be the instrument, too.
Yeah, because the
You
beat,
get what
most
I'm
beats
saying?
that I do, like they build or they break down. So I'm not gonna write a 12-bar verse rapping the same tone
I got
the
you.
whole 12 bars. If the first 4 bars break down, I'm gonna break down with the beat.
Alright,
If
okay.
it pick back up, I'm riding the beat. So I find myself now. I used to write a whole 16 or 12 or whatever the case may be. Then I go rapping, and I'm like, dang, how did I say this? So what I do now is I write 4 bars, put them down, then I listen to them 4, and then I'm like, oh, I got something else. Then I put them 4 down because the beat may change,
Okay.
and I just ride the beat throughout. Cause I mean I like my hooks, but I like to get my hooks knocked out quick, and then I take my time on the verse.
Okay. Now, if you had to compare yourself,
God.
Flex God. I
Flex
knew it was some
God.
kind of God. Yeah. Okay.
Flex God.
I don't know where I got gold from.
Flex God in the trenches.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, there's no need to have an unanswered question.
Yeah,
I saw a comedian said something about that. It's like, man, you should just be able to not know something.
yeah.
He said, but now he has a question like, hold on, like, damn it. So you can tell somebody anything and they'll believe it.
Yeah.
But now you tell them something like, wait a minute, let me look you up. Like, oh, no, slow down.
yeah.
All right, so give us your social media, man. Where can we find you?
Man, I'm on IG and Twitter at RKO_LO. I'm on Facebook. You just look me up, LO Walker. And that's it, man. RKO Lo. You know what I'm saying? You can check out our website, www.realkingsonly.com. Go on YouTube, Real Kings Only. Got a couple blogs out if you Google Real Kings Only. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see RKO the Randy Orton pop up, but you're going to see me in there too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's getting there, it's growing. I got a couple blogs out there. YouTube got a couple of webisodes up, you know what I'm saying, showing the process and doing music. I had a listening party a couple weeks ago, turned out pretty cool. Just trying to do something different, man.
Thanks for the invitation.
Man, my bad. It was kind of last minute, spur of the moment.
Glad that went well.
Yeah, my bad, Cash.
You don't go to anyway.
If I had been invited,
FaceTime me, bro. I'll be there.
No, if had I been invited, you know what I'm saying, I probably would have showed up.
Yeah.
Cory, you going? Yeah, I'm going. Okay, let's roll then.
I missed it. I was on the coast.
Okay, well, next time you do a listening party for your first album. Oh, wait,
you,
I
bro.
missed that.
Oh, my bad, bro.
I missed that one.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
good luck with your music, man. Hopefully
sir.
everything pans out. And when you blow up, look around this room right here. We're in a little shabby room right now. Well, I call it shabby, but whatever. You were here on the show, first album drop. So when you blow up, and we blow up together might be on different coasts,
Yes, sir.
different parts of the world. you're always welcome to come back and tell
Yes, sir.
everybody how we boosted your career 10 times.
Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir, definitely.
How we breakfast club?
I
your
never
career.
forget. Never.
He's like, man, I was pushing that first album. I didn't invite him to my listening party, but
And I ain't let them listen to the record, so it made it.
But you said you got that record for download for like a week or something for
Yeah,
free download.
for free. Yeah,
All right,
so
where can we
starting
find that?
Monday. We're gonna put it on all like that Piff, Spin Real Little Live mixtape. We're just putting it on the mixtape sites. You know what I'm saying, for you to get free for a week. You know what I'm saying, just to you know what I'm saying. Like I said, everybody ain't got Apple Music and Google Play and everything. Spotify.
All right, now look, you're hearing them right now. Jump on it.
Yes sir.
Whether you like it or not, the man says it's a free download. Download it.
Yes,
Get the
sir.
numbers up. Support them.
Check it out. Check it out.
What's it gonna hurt you?
Yes sir.
You know what I'm saying? Say you hear this the best record you ever heard in your life. You heard it.
Oh yeah.
Say you listen, it's the worst record you ever heard in your life. He don't believe it, but you heard it.
Exactly.
Now you know. So next time you hear him, like, bruh, you know that record you told me about? Nah. Or, hey, man, you see that record you told me about?
Yeah.
It's all in tone and inflection.
Yes,
You know
sir.
So check him out, man. And again, like, we wish you much success.
Yes sir.
And I'm going to jump on that free download because I'm poor. Not because I don't support.
I don't believe it.
I'm one of those. I would hold up my phone and just let you look at it. You don't have to call out the
that,
phone.
the
You
mega?
don't, see, you don't have to laugh. It's mega cheap. If that's what you mean. So you know, I don't have iTunes on this thing. I can't touch the middle of my screen. Well, I can touch it, but it has no response.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
You gotta talk to it.
So they don't listen. It talks back. It got a little attitude. Like, hey Siri, do this, bro. I don't rock with you like that. So, that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Corey, you got anything else you want to jump on this week? Or?
I'm good. See you next week.
Yes sir.
All right, this is What Do We Know. Make sure you click, like, share, comment. Let us know.
Do it.
All that good stuff.
And you know what we never do? We never get a picture of our guests. It's always like we drop it in his our face. You think we should put them on there?
I'm down.
You said no? Of course I said no.
Oh, you said no?
Oh, I thought you said no. I'm like, damn, Corey, he can hear you.
That's what I like. The truth, bro.
You are Chris Brown.
I respect. Heartless.
You are Chris Brown. You don't care about nothing.
You know.
They're like, yeah, this is my friend, but I don't want him on my page. Excuse me.
Respect, bro.
For sure. What Do We Know podcast, and of course we are professionals at this. We build you up with hopefully an entertaining show all week, just to come to the end and say, that's it.
You got to think big. You got to think big.